Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Angeline Era. Maybe for the final time, because all we're trying to do is just explore some of the last remaining secrets that we know of. Although, that being said, this game has been nothing if not full of surprises, so who knows. There is a building. Stop that. On top of that spire. Oh, yeah, we've absolutely been there, of course. What was that all about? Dig with a view, of course. Is there any indication how we could possibly get to that enclosed space? I mean, there is an opening there, which is very close to this one. You back unknown. Little funny structures dot this climb. Some angels are fond of touching them, but I don't feel any spiritual power. I don't feel any spiritual power. Right, there were also... Oh yeah, there's a digging spot right here. How would one acquire a mount around here? Here, actually. That's easy enough. Right, the other two digging spots... Oh, wait. No, that's fine. Yeah, you cannot really jump, but you can just climb here. Oh, metal half. Okay, sure. Right, the other digging spot is right here. But the final one, it's another metal half. Crazy. I suppose we have a bunch more weapons suddenly. In fact, how many metal halves do we have? 2. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, there's that. There's definitely something in there. We've also definitely been here before. Right, little funny structures. Also, how does this wand work? Interesting. Okay, is that actually really good? I don't know. I mean, I suppose it's maybe not so much against single target, single targets, but potentially pretty good against multiple enemies. Of course, the bubbles not travel that far, so certainly not as piercing as the thrown spears, but it's something like that. What? Rude? Okay, also that guy comes back. Okay, never mind. Forgot that he was shooting. Definitely don't want to mess with that any more than necessary. Okay, that guy just died from something? From running into that ball? Or vice versa? Is there something underneath? Yeah, another flatbread. Oh, okay. We got a bunch of things going bad, actually. Whoops. Unfortunately. And that just teleports us back out. Yep. Little funny structures dot this climb. I mean, do they? Some angels are fond of touching them? I really don't know what the game is actually referring to here. Am I blind? Little funny structures, you say? Okay, I mean, I suppose, yeah, there's one of those funny structures. But they're all out of bounds. Not something I can actually touch. Spiritually or otherwise. And there aren't really that many of them, either. Like, there are 2 up top and this one right there. Thanks for the coin, I guess. Not really what I needed, and there wasn't anything here, was there? No. Because I would have found that. Oh, this place. Maybe I should actually check out that dream space. No, wait, I've already... No, I haven't done that. Sleep after defeating the bug dog mass. Oh, okay. That was worth an achievement. Right, these are still not open. There's the bug dog. So we did solve that eventually. Loyal to family and friends, omnivorous bug dog lives in a variety of environments. Yes, basically all of them, actually. How do we access this? Oh, there's gotta be a way. It's clearly something. Like... In fact, I mean, yeah, that is just another crystal enemy. A crystal version of those things. I guess I must have run into that. I must have found that at some point without even really knowing that I was looking for those. Before I found all the other ones. Is that possible? That must have been very early in the game then. No? Oh, actually, you know, now that I think about it, I might even remember the place. I remember a place that it could be. That makes it even more mysterious that it's just completely inaccessible, or am I just missing something super obvious? Is it not supposed to be a secret at all? I guess we're popping out of here only at the end of the post-game or epilogue sequence. So maybe this is never really going to open outside of that. But the other side, that clearly has to become accessible somehow, right? Is there actually some sort of secret to this? The central garden structure? What? You can just throw grenades in the dream? What? Why did I never try that? Huh? That doesn't work. Wait, why doesn't that work? Okay, let's just not worry about it. We got here eventually. Holy crap. I guess it wouldn't really have done that much for me. But still, it's kind of silly that it took this long. Root shell mows down nearby undergrowth with spring-loaded joints reminiscent of self-propelling seed pods. Yes. Tucked in the hills, the root shells proliferate. Yeah, okay. I guess that would have been my hint for that. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. But wasn't there even more? What's with the plate? No? Nothing special about that at all. Okay. Oh dear. Yeah, there's something. What is that? I guess that is just where you spawn before popping out on the other side eventually. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I actually do remember that. And whatever is back there must be part of some other scene, I suppose. I mean, there's no floor visible, it's just a bunch of objects. Tables, tables and chairs, perhaps? I don't know. Hard to say with just the outlines. Okay, why does that not open? Does it have to be from the outside? That is so silly. Yep, sure enough. Sure enough. Well, I guess that's another mystery solved. And yeah, huh. I mean, that being said, we have found all 5 instead of 4, it turns out, of these. Unless there's somehow still an area that we haven't been to. I mean, there... Obviously something is supposed to go there, but that's something else. That's something related to this item. Maybe something literally like it that's just going to give us another vision of something, of some place where we need to do something. Or where you can find something. But as far as more of these special enemies go, it looks like we got them all. You know, we got all these little pedestals filled in. But doing that, or having done that, of course doesn't immediately seem to do anything for us. I guess I'll check this one out one more time. Wait a second. Did we ever just leave like this? Yes. Yeah, if this doesn't produce anything, then I guess I'll start looking around off camera a little bit, or a lot. Probably a lot. And I might even end up just looking things up if I just can't find anything. I'm gonna give it one more good try. Check out all the places that make sense to me. So yeah, nothing here, just a completely linear passage that just pops back out there. Unfortunate. I mean, there is that as well. I know that I've been there. Mud-Mad Lane. Farmers need rain, but it also brings mudmen. When they catch you, you will not be around anymore. Okay, enemies just killing themselves. That's what I like to see. Yeah, I guess I'll just pause it here and I'll make my way through this place. And, I mean, if this one doesn't produce anything, then I don't know. Like, those are... That would conclude all the obvious ones that are anywhere around this enclosed area. So either I'm missing something, I'm missing an area that I haven't discovered at all, or it's actually something pretty well hidden inside one of these places, or somewhere else entirely, somewhere further away. In which case, yeah, good luck finding that. Anyway, yeah, I'll look around and report back with any findings. Okay, I don't know if this helps at all, but in fact, this really looks like I'm not supposed to be here. But it was actually easy enough to jump from this top platform. I went through a couple of other places and didn't, like, I mean, I went through this up here and some other place, and I did not find a way into the mountainous region up there. But yeah, then I saw this and I thought I'd give it a try and... Oh, okay. Am I actually supposed to... once I drop down there, though, I won't be able to make it back up, so... Oh, also, first-person mode suddenly works. Maybe you have to already be on the correct item? Yeah, I don't know why it didn't work before. It does work now. As expected, it's not really that helpful, except... No, but we cannot jump up. Doesn't look like there's an exit from the back anyway. The fact that there is a path here doesn't make me wonder, or leads me to believe that this is not completely unexpected. Oh no. Wait. Yeah, okay, I mean, if I needed any more confirmation than the fact that there is actually a rock there to allow us to climb back up, then yeah, that confirms that they knew exactly what they were doing. They knew that this, you know, kind of odd little jump was totally possible. Oh, we're past the exit. That's fascinating. Nothing here, though. Is there gonna be any kind of obvious place to search? Oh, hey there. Okay, camera snaps back over here. Obviously, this is not gonna help me get to where I want to be. That certainly is fascinating. Oh. Interesting. Okay, there I could... Oh, yeah, that's definitely something to search, isn't it? In fact... Ah. It's just a little... test room, basically. That's fun. Lock test overlay? Lock test? No! This is wrong! It's all wrong! Huh? Hey, wait. He's still weak. I'd better go after him. What are we testing? I'm so sleepy, will you tuck me in? I just want someone to tuck me in. But sweetheart, it's not time for bed yet. These are dialogues from somewhere in the game, right? Oh no. Just let me skip, please. Okay. What is that? Nothing? Portrait test ending. A taste of his blood, finally. Just dialogue with... No, I don't know. Different types of dialogue? Not really? I mean, those other dialogues also had portraits displayed, so I don't know. Sorry, sheep. There were similar little, you know, dev rooms, debug rooms, and test rooms accessible in other of their games, so I'm not surprised to find this at all. Unfortunately, it's not what I was hoping for, but it's neat nonetheless. Uh, 2025-10 might add more bonus debug stuff connected to here in future, I guess. Ended up not doing that. Not really sure what the switch did, if anything. Okay, that's neat. I'm assuming that you can probably just trigger that loading zone from that side. Hello? You found one of these somewhere else, right? A Melos head somewhere that also didn't do anything? Although I don't think I found any special debug zone near that other one. Maybe I just didn't look around carefully enough? Or maybe I did find something and I just don't remember. Yeah, okay, you can just trigger that from that side. I mean, that's fascinating, but not really what I needed. Also, yeah, this is that other place. Right, roadside. Right, we did... And I remember being so excited when I eventually found this, and then it ended up not actually getting us to that place. Super cruel. I mean, yeah, we're clearly missing something, right? It's so obvious that there's eventually going to be a rock here, right, at the end of this path. But what could we possibly be missing? Who knows? Anyway, I guess I'll keep looking around. But I'm definitely running out of ideas fast, so if I... Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know where I'm supposed to look at this point. Where I haven't already looked you know, a dozen times over. Maybe it's just time to look it up. Okay, so thanks to helpful people on the internet, mostly in the Steam discussions, I think I have a pretty good idea about all the remaining mysteries. At least the ones that I know about and that I care about. I didn't, you know, dig any deeper for things that I hadn't even discovered. But as far as that area back there goes, I think, if I understood correctly, there's apparently supposed to be another secret exit from this place, which is kind of crazy considering that I couldn't even find the, you know, the normal secret exit at first. Maybe I did misunderstand. Dang it. That's unfortunate. I guess I'll see if I can find any more specific info. Yeah, probably should have done that to begin with. Okay, hold on. Apparently you're supposed to hit them, and then they all walk toward a point. How did I never do this? I don't remember this area at all, although obviously I must have been through here at one point. Okay, so they all converge there, and apparently that's where you search. Okay, yep, that's obscure. Is that finally gonna get me? Yes. Oh, thank goodness. Mountains exit. This connects back to the distant meadow of Goat Fae, yes. And of course there's something to search here. In the backwoods. Yeah, no scale here. The Goat Fae stand guard. They're strangely quiet. You should just leave. I mean, probably? I certainly only got here by attacking peaceful creatures. Okay, they just ran. Oh god, hey. Nice. Oh god. This is kind of awful. Stop it. Okay. What are you? You're just a mine. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, more mines and more goat ambushes. Yep. I probably should just leave. Should have just left. It's too late now. I'm in too deep. I'm not really, but you know I can't just leave. That's not how this works. Any more goats hiding? Actually, I suppose I could probably... 248. Huh? What are those? Just some random objects? More random objects? Okay. Oh god. Oh dear. That's a kill counter, apparently. Yep, 250. Okay. Is that a bad thing? There are only a couple of dead goats in here. Doesn't seem so bad. There's even some compost in there. Makes sense. Well, not in there. That teleports me from one side to the other. Okay. Some skulls. I'm waiting for some random instant death trap. Okay, hello. Huh. those numbers just shook a little bit? Or is that just me? Maybe I shook. Oh. Wait. Oh. Wait. No. Don't wait. Are you not supposed to be here? Uh-oh. Wait. How did you... Oh, you can just jump up here. Right. Okay. Well then. Found some food. Right. Yeah, I don't know. I guess probably just throw that away. I guess I'll see if there is anything more to do here. Is this just an... Is this how many enemies I've killed in the entire game, or goats specifically? Because honestly it seems a little bit low. Surely that cannot be all the enemies. No. No, that's way too low for all enemies. But just for goats, it seems maybe a little bit high. But we've obviously seen it go up from killing the goats here, so... Obviously it's related somehow. Maybe it is just goats. That seems like a lot, but I guess I could believe it. Oh god. Right. Those things come back apparently. Yeah, before I leave, I guess I'll see if I can find any more info. But if not, maybe this is just a weird little thing. Okay, as you can see, we are back in Ligand City. So it turns out from all the research that other people have done and that I could find, there is nothing more to do with that weird counter. It does apparently count specifically goat deaths, or goat kills, I guess. But getting the number to specific levels, apart from the fact that apparently it turns from gray to red at 223 specifically, there does not appear to be anything special happening at any other obvious or non-obvious numbers, so who knows. I guess it's really just that. Just one of the many mysterious mysteries of this game. Anyway, we're back in Ligand because I believe everything else that's left, all the mysteries, are actually just solved from right here. Okay, actually one thing. And I can't believe I haven't randomly searched here. But apparently I never did. Boo, thump! I came up here to be a ghost. I wanted to inspire new stories. But this pub is already haunted, so now I'm scared. And that, yep, that's actually the first geode. We could have found that literally at the beginning of the game. Found a glowing vision. It will remain in the corner of your mind. Indeed it will. Speaking of the mind, apparently there is just nothing that unlocks for getting all the crystal or glass enemies. That's just a thing you can do. Collect them all. But yeah, if finding them all does anything, then apparently no one seems to know. Which is certainly odd to me. But, I mean, why am I even surprised by anything at this point? That shows something... Apparently it's a location in Ligand Field somewhere. I did not do any further research. Also, it might just be something that we already found, because it seems to depict a somewhat, you know, obvious search spot. Some square fields, I guess, with 2 turnips like that. I guess I'll maybe have a look around for that. Apart from that, let's see here. When I last talked to this guy, this new NPC. He said that we didn't have what it took. You dream... Ah, I'm ready. Okay, do you dream of refighting great foes? Ah, you are ready. Search the moss to begin. I mean, do I really want to? Not really, but let's take a look at it. Boss time. Okay, that was worth an achievement. Visit the boss room. I don't know what ultimately unlocked that, but hey, here we are. I suppose before I do that, I should probably go ahead and upgrade this weapon, or I guess 2 weapons? No, 1 weapon. I guess I'm most interested in the wand, to see what that one's all about. So we will do that. And there's of course also one more mystery. I mean, why are we all the way back here when there's that other large unexplored mountainous area, right? I wonder. Oh, right, wait. For some reason I thought you could upgrade a weapon twice, but you can't. So this is now Angel 1+1. Level 2 spawns bullets. They hurt me too. Wait, maybe I didn't want this then. Ow. What? Yeah, I definitely didn't want that. I might want to downgrade that again, or just never use it. One or the other. Don't... Wait a second. Oh! Wait, it takes 2 metal halves. Oh, that's how it worked. Wow, okay. I guess it's been a while. You know what? Yeah, I'm not too impressed with this whole spawning bullets thing. So apparently the bullets spawn after the bubble dissipates. I mean, okay, sure, but does it also deal more damage though? I mean, I can see that being not terrible. I mean, it's interesting at least. Okay, sure, let's keep going with that. Apparently, and I'm not sure if this is the thing that I had found. Yeah, no, it has to be. So you obviously you get to this area here. I've been here before. And I've been here. But you just need a key here, right? Surely. Yet, some things I've read... Oh, what? Wait, no. No. Something seems to suggest that there is somewhere to go from here. Somehow. Okay, once again, I think I should have done more research before coming here. I mean, I haven't been back in this particular room in a while. So I didn't remember that it was just this basic, but there's just nothing to do here. Clearly we need a key, but... Unless there's just an invisible passage, which would be kind of lame, but also really not surprising at all. Unless maybe there's just more to do from here. No, this is just water. This, yeah, it's just a hole. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to look at that info again, because, I mean, yeah, I obviously found this, but people are talking about this as if all you need to do is just find this and that's gonna lead you to everything. Basically all the things that I'm still looking for. But it just doesn't look like you can access that from this side. Unless I'm just incredibly blind. But, I mean, this seems... this seems very straightforward. I don't know. Okay, this was actually starting to drive me a little bit crazy, because I could not find any more info. I thought I had seen multiple references while just, you know, skipping over... or skimming over... basically just one long thread of discoveries about the game. But, I don't know, I guess there was really only that one definitive hint talking about that specific place, and there is just no more info to be found about, you know, that locked gate, or about how to get to that particular chest in Dunlow Mountains, all the way on the other side of the world. And yeah, the one hint that I was referring to apparently just assumed that you already had the key, because otherwise it doesn't make any sense. Anyway, I looked around more, and I searched here, and that ended up getting me to this place, which I had seen. That's over there, that's where the gate is. So I had seen this little thing here. I don't think I had necessarily spotted the chest there. I had seen a couple of other things in the distance and, you know, been wondering about them. Anyway, yeah. I'm hoping... Oh my god, that's the key, yeah. I mean, if that had not been the key, then I guess I would have just had to give up, because apparently there is just even less info to find about this kind of thing than I thought. Also, yeah, this projectile spawning is kind of bad, to be honest. I don't know about that one. I think I'm going to actually downgrade the wand and upgrade the scimitar instead, and hope that that's maybe better. I mean, if it isn't, I guess it doesn't really matter, but yeah. Don't think I'm a particular fan of that, after all. Anyway. I guess it's a relatively obvious spot to search for that ultimately got me to the key. And it makes sense that people who, you know, already spend a lot of time looking for secrets in the game just assumed that you would have that, but there was no mention of the key specifically anywhere. But yeah, it makes sense that it was to be found somewhere in Lygan, and yeah, ultimately, I just could have sworn that I already looked near that waterfall, you know, early in the game when I was first exploring the city, but apparently I never searched in that specific spot, so that's my bad. Anyway, weapon upgraded, yes, wonderful. And easier to combo, okay. So does it deal its extra damage on the second hit now, not just on the third, or... Let's maybe play around with it. Also, I'm almost dead, but that's surely not a problem. Okay, let's return. Finally. Surely now we have everything we need. Which is really just the key. Because if this isn't it, then I don't know. Ah, finally. Yep, there's some bats here. I mean, okay, these are just one-shots. No need to combo or anything. Oh, okay, that's a teleport. That explains that, I suppose. Hello, guys. Ah, considering a pilgrimage to the Dark Cloud View? We've just returned. I've definitely heard that term before, Dark Cloud View. What? No, just passing through. My apologies. If you ever change your mind, know that another pilgrimage path exists near a church in Michel Park. Another pilgrimage path exists near a church in Michel Park. A church in Michel Park. I'll keep it in mind. I don't know that I've seen any place that would that looked like a church to me. Maybe I didn't recognize it as such. May your travels be unburdened by the sins of the past. Imagine the waters above. Let them clarify your soul. Yeah, you guys keep mentioning the waters above returning. I'm not entirely sure I know what you mean. It's this place. It all comes together. I mean, I expected as much because, you know, that's what I was... What I read, that we would eventually end up here. It's just, yeah, it just connects to this place. Sorry, guy. Sorry. And that puts us here, yep. Just, you know, randomly end up on the other side of the world. No big deal. Lingering warehouse. Ooh, with a scale. Oh yeah, actually, I suppose one of the big things... Okay, also, I might be wrong about the crystal enemies not doing anything. Maybe, like, in one place it claimed that finding all of those was what unlocked the boss rush. In another place, someone specifically said that they did not have all of those, and that they hadn't found all the monsters, all the crystal monsters, and had unlocked boss rush, so... Inconclusive, I suppose. In yet another place, someone just said that, you know, they had found them all and couldn't figure out that it did anything for them. Maybe it is what unlocks the boss rush, or it's supposed to anyway, and for one person, either they were wrong and they actually had found them, or it was glitched, which is certainly possible. Either way, I guess that makes enough sense to me. I mean, I didn't have boss rush unlocked before finding the last one, right? And then, at some point after getting the last one, I had boss rush unlocked, so it's possible. But who knows. Anyway, Lingering Warehouse. Oh yeah, right. And the other thing is that apparently there are 54 scales that can be accessed just from normally accessible levels. That is to say, levels that do not need a debug menu to be accessible, or to be accessed. But yeah, I guess that means that I'm missing 4, right? I think I have 50. I'm not going to necessarily go after all of them, but apparently I'm going to end up with at least 51 here, so that's not too bad. Especially considering that you only really need, well, you only really need, like, I don't know, 30 or so before you even start getting diminishing returns and, you know, getting almost nothing out of level ups. Not to mention that you end up at the hard level cap at some point around like 40 something. Anyway, the mountain caverns once held mythic rituals. The caverns held mythic rituals, and now scientists use it to evade regulations. Okay. Let's maybe go with those, because apparently we'll have to we'll have some actual fighting to do here. Let's try the scimitar. I don't know how tough this place is going to be. I mean, theoretically we could have come here. Well, okay, I mean, these things are absolutely wrecking me. What the heck? Okay. Apparently we could have come here quite early in the game. If only I had known how. If only I had looked around a little bit more carefully. Okay. More of those, huh? Okay. Looks like this is still the third hit in a row that deals extra damage. Not that it's even necessary in most cases. We knock these off? I guess we can. I suppose they're mostly here to just be in the way. Oh, well, successfully so. Get out of here, stupid ball. Huh? Oh, you can't even reach that one? Rude. Okay. Infinite range. Also kind of rude. What? Okay, I don't like those things. I've seen those in the past, and they never seem to be too much of an issue, but... I mean, I'm also surviving so far. Oh, there's the scale. I guess overall this area wasn't too bad. Oh, hello there. 10 coins, awesome. 51 scales. Okay. Yeah. Only missing 3. Oh, there's gonna be a digging spot here, and that finally opens up an official way into this place. Wow. That took a long time. Do you see it? That box-like shape was once a spacecraft of Fey ancestors, long hidden by the flood. No, I'm not sure that I know what you're talking about, honestly. Also, yeah, there's still some mystery here. That gives us a metal half. So there's gotta be another one somewhere. Oh, I see. This is a climbable spot. In other words, you can use that to jump across. And then surely whatever is up there in the middle in that obvious spot is going to unlock a path up there to that chest, which might just be the final metal half. Could be. Yep, well, no big surprise here. Also, yeah, this episode is going to be a little bit longer. Is not those a trap? Doesn't seem like it. Dark Cloud View, there it is. Oh, it does not have a scale though, so... Huh. Angeline and Harmony maintain this beautiful overlook. It's sacred to them, so enjoy it respectfully. I'll try. No promises, though. Huh? Okay. We got enemies. It's not so peaceful, is it? Ancient legends tell of the Fey invading Era upon a dark cloud. In fact, it was smoke, billowing from a spacecraft. Right. What is the other world to Earth? Simply its spiritual shadow? No, it is solid and real. It is out there. Well, I guess it is. I mean, is it though? Who knows? Hey there. 77 coins. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, there was never a path here. Turns out. Do you see it? That box-like shape? It was once a spacecraft of Fey ancestors, long hidden by the flood. I've heard those words before. And no, I still don't see anything box-like. Oh, that's interesting. Box-like shape. And that's the opposite of a box, unless... I don't know. Are we talking about the black sphere? Is that supposed to be a thing, or is that just a skybox? Who knows? I guess we'll see what it looks like from the actual overlook. Everything comes full circle. Full big black circle. The first interstellar visitors foreshadowed the canopy's downfall, and now the second ones will lift it up. Okay. Food, which we do not have room for. Well, I guess we can throw away the mountain mash in favor of a cake. Simply coming into contact with a personality so developed as sibling Saqueel's is enough to radically shift the direction of one's life. In his great wisdom and utter simplicity, one can witness the deep truths that bind all people together. Beautiful. I guess from here you can't really... You're not supposed to be able to tell that it's just, you know, a spherical or circular backdrop. Also, are you? Sibling Saqueel. Okay, yep. Tatsuki, is it not? I have heard of you. I have heard of you as well. Have you? I am Sibling Saqueel of Angeline Harmony. Ah, the founder. I sense a great weight upon your soul, Tats, which you do your best to hide. That's probably true of anyone. To some degree. But not all have seen what you have seen, or felt the pressure you have felt to your community. You made a great sacrifice, and the wounds are still healing. What is this? Did you investigate my background? Should I be impressed by your occult fortune-telling? Not at all. Forgive me, Tets. I only meant to lend an ear. For a long time, I myself tried to struggle alone, and then I did drugs and fornication. So we've heard, yes. But our expensive beliefs trouble you, don't they? The ground is shaking, threatening to crumble. I want to be rooted in the truth. But many of Era's angels seem to float with their heads in the clouds. Perhaps that is why they do not fear the shaking ground. Peace be with you, Tets, and I'm sorry if I overstepped. You are always welcome in Angeline Harmony, but by all means, trust the truth that lives inside you. Thanks. Yeah, thanks indeed. Very enlightening. Is that it? Okay. Well, that certainly didn't unlock anything. So, how do I get to my chest? Because there is loot, and I will get it. And that is literally going to be the last thing I do. Well, except for maybe checking out the... Oh, you just search here. I guess that's another option that hadn't occurred to me. I might actually check out that boss rush just so I've seen it once. I don't know. I mean, I can imagine roughly what it's gonna be like. Generator cradle. No scale here, okay. So I guess 51 is where we're gonna end up at, which is fine. All I know is that lightning strikes here, too often and too loud. I mean, almost any number is too often. I guess that thing... Those things we're just gonna have to leave alone. Realistically. That's fine. I don't know why you spawned me here, but... Again. It's fine. Are you coming after me? No? Guess not. Okay. Can we walk underneath that one? Maybe. Well, I certainly didn't do that particularly elegantly, but there's the key. Hello? Unlike Grand Fae, I wasn't blessed with the ability of shapeshifting. Could this book hold the power? Speaking of books... Wait, I wasn't sure if maybe I had found another book to hand over to the person in Ligan. That's another thing I wanted to try. Technical writings about angel genetics. Oh. But we cannot actually read them. Oh. Disappointing. Found some food. Root loaf. Low in calories, but the variety of forage roots shows a lifelong dedication to forest ecology. If you say so. It's only one nutrition. Yeah, I think I'll pass. Thanks. Hey, my lunch! Oh no! Oh, sorry about that. Oh. I guess it's not that bad. I mean, it was a particularly great lunch after all, huh? Oh, nice. Speedrun strats. Huh? What was that sound? What was that sound? There's an elevator there, there's... Oh! A certainly uncrossable gap there. I mean, we can always do some spying around like this. Right, that's where we got the key. It's the entrance. Oh, you... Interesting. So those you cannot go under. Fair enough. Guess, should have been able to tell. And you can just make the jump from there. Makes sense. Technical writings about angel genetics. Okay. More of them. Still not readable. Another weird sound. What? Am I supposed to know what that is? Is that just the elevator returning or something? Oh, that's how we get up here. And Iron Body. Ooh, a new artifact. Equip this artifact at the mirror temple. Okay. Become invincible to most attacks while increasing poise. Well, it's a bit too late to make any kind of difference, but I guess I appreciate it. Now then, let's... Oh, wait, we cannot... We cannot. That's fine. I suppose I could have... Maybe taken the shortcut back to Lygan. Ah, that's fine. At this point. It's not going to take too long to return the good old-fashioned way. And the episode is already a bit long, but, you know, it's fine. It's gonna be the final one. Might as well, you know, take one last tour of at least part of the game world to say our goodbyes. Well, and actually we're already there. I keep underestimating just how quickly we can go back. Do we want to do any upgrading? No, I suppose the scimitar is fine. Right, I wanted to check out the library specifically. Wow, you found a manuscript. I did? Apparently I did. Please, let me see it. The Book of Enoch is a Hebrew apocalyptic text that tells of fallen angels who had relations with human women. Today it is excluded from the Holy Scriptures, however, this was contended in the early church. A passage from this text is even quoted within the canon. See Jude 1:14-15. Copies of Enoch were excavated recently, 1947, among the so-called Dead Sea Scrolls. The Dead Sea Scrolls were made by an ascetic fringe Jewish sect known as the Essenes. While the Essenes go unmentioned in the Bible, novelist Shusaku Endo vividly speculates Christ's early temptation in the desert refers to an ideological showdown with these Essenes, who longed for an earthly messianic savior. Thank you for bringing this to me, Tets. Here is a little gift for your trouble. Oh, just some money. Alright. Tets, please come to me. Okay. No. I don't know if there are more than those 3. Seems like a pretty low number, but then again, who knows? Okay, am I now forgetting about something? About anything? I mean, again, I know that I'm technically missing 3 scales, which is still kind of crazy that, you know, because the fact that I'm missing 3 areas that reward scales means that I'm probably missing more. You know, including some that are just there for flavor and whatnot. But I guess it's still pretty decent. And obviously way, way more than you ever need to actually beat the game. I'm also obviously missing at least 1 metal halve, but again, that's okay. So, sure, why don't we take one quick look at Boss Rush just to see what that's actually like, and then that's where we're gonna call it quits. Somewhat randomly, but then these last couple of episodes have just been pretty random. As, to be fair, has been much of the game. At least it seemed that way. I'm willing to give it the benefit of the doubt and assume that there are, you know, that many of the things that seem weird actually do have a deeper meaning, but much of it is just weird for the sake of weirdness, right? Surely. Yes. Let's... Oh, right. I forgot that you just searched this. Okay. Where am I? Tets, your encounters with great foes have left impressions upon you. You can relive those fights here. Bump the difficulty statue to fight on other difficulties. This won't change your original difficulty. Okay. Difficulty normal, player level default. Okay, let's see. Level restrictions. Bump the level statue to fight at level 1 or at a recommended level. Your score is the score times combo. Attack quickly to keep combo high. Win fast or score will go to 0. Each fight portal will show your best score and time based on the current difficulty and level setting. Challenge ideas. Here's some fun... Oh, not challenging ideas, but ideas for challenges. Here's some fun ideas. Don't use the gun. Yeah, that seems like an interesting challenge. Not using the gun, this tool that I've been heavily relying on throughout the game. Well, I mean, I suppose it seems pretty much mandatory for certain bosses, like the guy I can see dancing on the top left there. Is it even... I suppose no, you don't need to shoot him at all, huh? You can defeat him just by deflecting his own bouncing projectile thingies. Yeah, anyway. Don't double jump. Yeah, depending on the fight, that's also gonna be tough. Don't use artifacts, don't get hit. Right. Or only use a certain weapon. Okay. Thanks, I guess. But those are just purely for my own entertainment and not... Obviously the game would not be able to count those, right? Just to actually score those. Words of motivation. It's okay to get your ass kicked sometimes. Oh, thanks. That's very motivating indeed. Difficulty Inferno. Oh yeah, and also apparently, fun fact, that level, speaking of getting my ass kicked, the secret level that you can teleport into from Ligand City, that seemed so super hard, is so because apparently it temporarily sets your difficulty level to Inferno, just for the duration of that part of that dungeon. However, when you enter that same dungeon the regular way, as we eventually did, it doesn't do that. It just lets you play it on normal difficulty. That just explains the extreme damage numbers that we've seen there. Difficulty low, difficulty normal. I mean, sure. Always 1, default, always 1. Okay. Sure, let's just go normal. Revenge. Wait, oh, we just searched, obviously. It's been a while, huh? Oh dear, oh god. Yeah. Wait. Do you just keep damaging the same one? I guess you can. 8 fish. Ah, that's a tower structure, okay. No idea what my score is. It's probably not good. I might also actually just die. In fact, at this rate, I am going to die. Ah, that's how that works. Okay. Yep. Literally just died to the fish boss. Okay, yeah. You know what? That's kind of what I expected. Also, yeah, I think I'm good. I have no particular desire. What even is that? What boss fight is that? I do remember that one, only found that pretty recently. Have I found all bosses? I guess that's the one thing I'm gonna double check. I can only assume that I have. Oh god. The tree boss. That thing. Yeah. Not refighting that, that's for sure. Okay, yep, Niev. So this is gonna be the actual final boss? Never mind, what the heck? Oh, it's that thing. It's the throne defense system. Interesting. Okay. Who are you? Oh, wow, yeah, that's from that sequence. Is this what I think it is? It's literally just this. This is not even a boss fight. Can we just leave? It's interesting that that is included as a boss fight. I mean, it really isn't. It's pretty trivial. Okay, and there's the actual final boss. Right, those were those two. I mean... Huh. Okay. I mean, it looks like we actually found all of them. Unless the new pedestals are just gonna appear. I suppose there's technically some room. Okay, just to remind myself what this was. Huh? Wait. The amped up version of the fish fight? Did we refight these at one point? Maybe we did, actually. Okay. Yeah, you know what? It's fine. I guess that's Angeline Era. Let's just end it here. Sure, why not? This one's certainly been long enough. This episode and this playthrough as well, I guess. Yeah. Again, I don't really claim to understand the deeper meaning to the story and the ending. I'm sure there is a lot to actually interpret, but, you know, I'm not really too interested in that. I enjoyed this for, you know, its weirdness, for the weird enemy and area designs and just general wackiness. That's enough for me. And, you know, gameplay was mostly fun. Some of the boss fights seemed a little bit, I don't know, were a little bit too chaotic for me. But, you know, for the most part it was fine. And there's always the option to bump the difficulty down, which I guess I did at one point for the final boss. Yeah, you know, it's okay. I'm okay with that. It was a fun enough time. Definitely a lot of the craziness that you've come to expect from these developers. Even though they were obviously trying lots of new things, and this was definitely much more video gamey in many ways than some of their previous offerings, but still quite strange and experimental and esoteric, and, you know, just very unique. And I appreciate that. And I hope you do as well, and you enjoyed this journey with me. As always, I thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you real soon in some other game. Bye-bye.